The two primary technologies that Microsoft offers for service-oriented applications is WCF and now the Web API. Now, I want to stress something very important here. These two are not competing technologies. They offer two very different things. WCF is actually still the preferred technology for writing rich services. It provides a very robust model for exposing services. It provides a very rich option set. A lot of characteristics can be added to your services using WCF to handle a lot of things for you. Things like what I talked about a little earlier, transaction handling, concurrency handling, how the service is instantiated. You can add service behaviors and operation behaviors. There's a very rich set of technologies that go behind WCF that allow you to apply a lot of fine-grained characteristics of services that Web API does not. Now, that being said, WCF, though claiming interoperability, still has certain interoperability limitations, primarily due to poorly tooled clients. WCF is SOAP-based, and SOAP requires a certain kind of tooling. Because of the way the SOAP message is structured, the clients need to be able to unparse a SOAP message and read into it properly, and that requires certain tooling. You don't want to do that kind of stuff manually, trust me. So this is where Web API has really gained a lot of traction in the fact that because of the fact that it offers REST data or data in a RESTful fashion and in a REST format, it is very interoperable. Pretty much any client out there has the capability of reading HTTP. And if you can read or access HTTP, you can access the Web API. This is not the case with WCF. So the two offer very different things. The Web API requires HTTP. In fact, it doesn't abstract it, it completely embraces it, whereas WCF can ride on other protocols like TCP, MSMQ, or other protocols, and some of those are significantly faster than HTTP. However, Web API, because of the fact that it rides strictly on the HTTP protocol, is extremely interoperable, and rest assured, just about every client out there, whether it's on the Microsoft platform or not, can read it. So the two of these together really give us the arsenal that we need to write service-oriented applications and offer anything that we want to the outside world, whether it's inside or outside the firewall. And you're going to see examples of both of this as we write our application for the rest of this course. Now, there's other technologies that I'm going to be using throughout the course besides WCF and Web API. Other technologies I'll be using include SQL Server, of course, for our backend database. Entity Framework in a code-first capacity will be used for the data access layer and for the entities as well, of course. I'm going to be using the Managed Extensibility Framework, or MEF, to do my dependency injection. I'm going to be using ASP.NET MVC in combination with AngularJS to do all the web stuff. Also some Bootstrap in there. I'm going to be using WPF, Windows Presentation Foundation, for the desktop, and also some assorted libraries for both of these technologies. For example, the Moment library is going to do my date handling in JavaScript. The MAApps library for WPF is going to give me some nice styling in WPF, so I don't have to do a lot of work to make it look pretty. I'm going to be using John Papa's Toaster library to do notification displaying on the web. My rules are going to be validated using the Fluent Validation Engine, so there'll be other libraries that I'll be using, and I'll discuss them as I get to them. But before we start writing all the code, we need to design and architect the system. So the next module will go over a little bit of this, and then we're going to jump right into the code.